Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of EETV, where I strive to bring everything in entertainment. And with Netflix releasing Power Rangers Once and Always, the 30th anniversary special on this upcoming April the 19th on Wednesday, I have a few things that should be answered in that particular special. The first thing that should be answered is there should be a explanation to what happened to the Zeo powers. Are they still able to be accessed outside of using Tommy's Master Morpher? And why they haven't been used for so long. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but I think that would be a nice nod because Zeo took over right after Mighty Morphin. And since Rita has a robot body, I think that should be thrown in there because I also think that the Machine Empire, also with the help of Finster, is responsible for the building of Robo Rita. Also, I would like to see if we finally get an answer to who the identity of the Phantom Ranger. Now there has been a decades old theory that Billy Cranston was the Phantom Ranger, and I would want to see if that's true or perhaps something else was true. I don't know. It would be nice if we got to see who was finally behind that suit, because I always thought the Phantom Ranger was pretty cool and how his suit was designed and all. I want to see who is there. It would be nice to see who the Phantom Ranger was or is still completely, or maybe if it's not completely out there, maybe it's kind of subtle, like maybe we meet a former Ranger or someone that was yet to be introduced and they're a part of either the SPA program or somebody that Billy has mentioned that thought they was an ally and someone who happens to be maybe a non-Ranger, but then we get a nod to see that that person that was introduced was actually the Phantom Ranger. That would be nice if they threw that in there. Would be interested to see that. Another thing that I think that would be interesting as well is the thing that everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know who the Green Ranger is. I got a small theory that the Green Ranger that we see in the trailers is Tommy Oliver, but we're only going to see him morphed because they are back in the 90s and there's going to be so much action and everything running around that we're not going to see him demorphed. Also, I want to see how this time travel works out. Like, are they not to interact with their past selves or with some of the past Rangers? I want to see that. The next question that has to be answered, of course, this was reiterated in numerous other videos and my last video about the Power Rangers 30th anniversary special. We have to figure out, and it has to be answered, who built Robo Rita? Who built the body? Who controlled her? Is my prediction right as far as that the evil energy that came off of the original Rita, was that brought back, or is she and the evil spirit is in there, or is she a complete machine built by whoever? My speculation was that Finster built her with the aid of the remnants of the Machine Empire. That definitely has to be answered. Also, another thing that has to be answered that is connected to this is the particular villain who built or assembled Robo Rita, besides Finster, the one who is above Finster. Is it Lord Zed, or is it the next villain for Cosmic Fury? Is the overall villain who has set this plan in motion, is it going to be the villain, the overall leader of the villains for Power Rangers Cosmic Fury? That has to be answered as well. The next question that has to be answered in this 30th anniversary special is, we all know that Hasbro is making a revamped version of the Mighty Morphin era of Power Rangers. Now, when that takes place, who are going to be the members of this new team? Is it going to be a mixture of old and new? I would think so. Now, there's been speculations that since Tommy Oliver is captured, that maybe his son from the comic books, JJ, will be the new Green Ranger. Now, if that is true, that JJ is going to be the new Green Ranger, then my next question is, are they going to take different other elements that have been released in the comic books from Boom Studios, such as Jason, Zach, and Trini being the Omega Rangers? Are they taking that, or are they staying more so with the continuity of just the TV show? Now, we'll just say that they're staying with the continuity of the TV show for now. If that's the case, is there going to be a mixture of old and new with the team? Now, we know that by speculation, by watching the trailer, that Min is going to be, Min, which is Trini's daughter, is going to be the new Yellow Ranger when the Power Rangers seek to stop Robo Rita. Now, with that being said, if this is true, then who is going to be the new Green Ranger if Tommy retires? And since also that we haven't seen Kimberly and we don't know what her role is, and that we see that Catherine is there and we see that Rocky is there instead of Jason, how are they going to fill out the rest of the Ranger cast going forward? Are the older Rangers, and what I mean by older Rangers, Zach, Billy, Catherine, Rocky, the new replacement for Tommy for the Green Ranger, and Min, are they going to be the Rangers for the new Mighty Morphin era going forward after this in the reboot? Or are they going to pass the torch somewhat similar to what they did when Zach, Jason, and Trini went to the peace conference, but they're going to do it in a better way and more so have them in a advisory role and maybe step in if the Rangers were having difficulty, just like in Power Rangers in Space when Adam helped out Carlos when he was Space Ranger Black. Time can tell, but that is a question that definitely needs to be answered. And also, one of the most important questions that has to be answered is, how does this fit in? How does this special fit in with the rest of the series? Is this 30th anniversary special once and always going to fit in right where Cosmic Fury should begin? Or is it going to fit in right where the new Mighty Morphin reboot is going to fit in, but then have enough Easter eggs and continuity to also fit into Cosmic Fury some way? Maybe later on down the line we can connect up the dots to see which one comes first, Cosmic Fury or the reboot of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We will find out soon, and we will find out Wednesday, and I cannot wait because I will be breaking it down. I'm going to give an overall review for once and always, and then I will be releasing a second video that breaks down everything bit by bit. So hopefully, I can tell you right now, there's going to be Easter eggs upon Easter egg. There is going to be more references about the entire Mighty Morphin, but not just Mighty Morphin, the entire Power Rangers franchise than there are Putties and Tengu and Cogs all put together throughout the entire series. I cannot wait to see how everything fits with the continuity, where they're going to go with this, and hopefully, I don't know, are they going to relate it to the comics? Are they going to stick with the continuity of the television show? I don't know. But one thing could be also, one other thing. It has also been rumored that Selwyn Ward, the Power Ranger Turbo Red that took over for Tommy when they left in like the kind of in the middle and the beginning of Power Rangers Turbo, and he was also in Space Blue. Selwyn Ward, who plays TJ, it's rumored that he is also going to be in this special as well. So I'm looking forward to see where that can fit in, and I can see why. And while I'm on a note about this, let's just say if it's rumored that he's going to be in there, let's just keep up with the continuity and also speculate that at least one or maybe two other Rangers will be in the series from what we saw when Alpha was looking at the Pandora Protocol screen. So now we got the In Space reference, which is the Astro Mega Ship, which is TJ. We also, they showed Reef Side, so maybe we'll get one or two or maybe even all three Rangers from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I'm speculating that Ethan will be there because he is a genius just like Billy, so maybe Ethan helped out Billy when it come in Cranston Industries. We'll see. Everything that you've seen on the Pandora Protocol screen, let's just see, and I'm sure they're going to roll more footage of that when we watch the actual special, so we can speculate that there will be there will be Rangers from each Ranger team that is shown on the display screen when it comes to the Pandora Protocol. We can just set that aside. Now, we don't know if we're going to get the actual actors they used to play, or we're just going to see stunt personnel and they'll be morphed in their forms. It will be nice if we get the actors and the actresses, but only time can tell to see if we get all that. But we can speculate that we are going to get that. Those are the most important questions that have to be answered, and I do hope that this special turns out to be good. Like I said in my last video, this 30th anniversary special needs to be like the lightning bolt in the logo. It needs to be flashy, it needs to be loud, and it needs to be impressive. Something that the most, not even just the most hardcore, but the people who just casually like Power Rangers will watch more than once. That definitely needs to happen, and I think they will pull this off because there's a lot of hype, and this is the 30th anniversary special, so I think they will be able to do that. So with all that said, tell me what you think your theories are in the comments below. Who do you think will show up? Who do you think won't show up? Who do you think made Robo Rita? Who do you think didn't make Robo Rita? Let's start a conversation in the comment section, and we won't be able to hold it for long because we will find out this upcoming Wednesday what everything is about. With these speculations going around, we will soon see what is going on with this, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel like it. Once again, let the power protect you. Take care, everybody.